Sorry for the delay, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Michael J. Bragman Stadium. My name is Owen O'Keefe. We have a great SCAC Metro matchup tonight as the CNS Lady North Stars host the West Genesee Wildcats. We see another great save there from Nicole Neal. We had 2-1 as the Wildcats and North Stars both scored on penalty goals respectively. See the Wildcats come away with it. CNS tonight needs to really stay active on D according to Coach Stephanie Prentice, who I talked to before the game. Here Jenny has the ball on X, gets to number 4, Courtney Reynolds, who finds Detour. Some keys to the game tonight is I think the North Stars, well, both teams need to score the ball. As we see here, they're doing very well. Almost Jenny's already half their score from last time. It's only 9 minutes into the first half. It was the last time these teams faced off. It was a 5-4. Ended up in the victory for the North Stars. Very low scoring game. As the North Stars in that game hit the ball on the pipe a lot. And this is just a great, and also there's a great goalie in net for the West Genesee Wildcats and Allie Hamlin, only the freshman. And I think the North Stars, they need to move the ball with pace upfield as they go up. They don't want to rush it. They want to take their time, try and make the smart plays, not the quick plays. And also, for West Genesee on defense, they got to contain Fran Tortora and Mackenzie Prentice on X, which is a very effective offense for the North Stars. See here, Fran falling down, gets the goal past Hanlon to tie this game up 2-2. They waved it off. Goal seems to be waved off. Looks like there's a foul on North Stars there, not on the Wildcats.
I thought it was a goal too, don't worry.
As Hanlon gets one upfield. Jenny moving the ball up. Gets Reynolds on X. Reynolds finds Detour, who finds Sheldon. Jenny looking for the cutter there. They decided to go back out. Great defense there from Maya Malchon. It'll be called a foul as Jenny will get the ball back. See Sheldon with it. Finds Pagan. Jenny with the shot here, but it's go right off the pipe as we have a whistle here. Ref has issued a yellow card, number 4, Courtney Reynolds on the Wildcats. As she will head to the sideline, looks like the Lady North Stars will be a lady up. See Giovanna the Tom with the senior getting ready to go with it once they get the ref's approval. Allie Cole taking upfield is bumped again. Allie Cole reverses it to McGrath, where the pass is bowled. Maya Malchinoff comes away with it. Ball is intercepted by the Wildcats. They're moving upfield here. We might see a goal here for the Wildcats. Decided to pull out, try and reset the offense to get that better pace. Stick with our game plan. Stick with their game plan, as Coach Drew White said. Great interception there by Molly McGrath. North Stars really got to move this ball. They move the ball up the field with pace. As I can see, we see a timeout here from head coach Stephanie Prentice. So far, what I'm seeing from both sides tonight is almost I wouldn't say sloppy play, but it's not the best lacrosse that I've seen from both sides. As the North Stars are struggling to get the ball and then also move the ball upfield. They got to almost go slower and take their time as they're moving up. And then for the Wildcats, they're playing great defense. The offense could be a little bit crisper and smoother. Coming into this game, since 2008, CNS is 6-16 against the West Jenny girls lacrosse team, as Jenny obviously is 16-6 against the CNS girls lacrosse team. CNS is on top of the SCAC Metro with a 9-2 record, as West Jenny is just right behind them, and Bevo with an 8-4 record. Both these teams have played 3 games out of league. CNS 2 against South Jefferson, lost the one at home on May 3rd and 13-12, a heartbreaking loss as CNS had a chance to tie and send it to OT in the last second. They go back to South Jeff 5 days later and come out with an 11-9 win. And then CNS, this most recent Saturday, traveled to CBA and came out with a 13-11 victory. And then for the Wildcats, back on May 11th, they traveled to Marcellus and got a 16-4 win, blowout. Then on May 15th, they went to CBA, had the 15-13 win. On this most recent Saturday, they traveled to Skinny Ass to came out with a 12-10 loss.
You're good. Getting jiggy with it. Let's go.
Looks like number 17, Mackenzie Prentice, is hit in the eye. We see the coach treating her. So looks like number 11, Ella Pauline, will come in as her replacement for now, as both teams starting to take the field and get this first half resumed. Score is 2-1. West Jenny up on the North Stars with 14:06 left to go in this first half. Nicole O'Neill with the ball in the corner. Finds Molly McGrath. Molly moving the ball upfield. See her get by Gonzalez, is met by another West Jenny defender. She just keeps going. Pass fakes to Molchnoff. She's going out to the left side of the field. Pauline to her left. She finds Pauline. Lobs it over to number 12, Peyton Baker, the senior. Baker going around next, looking for Tortora, who's just tightly defended by Jasmine Murray. They now get the ball to Tortora, who's on X, tightly guarded by this Marquette commit, Jasmine Murray. Pickard sets the screen for Tortora. She comes around. Another screen set. She finds Pauline, who finds Molly Molchnoff in the middle, who's met by many West Jenny Wildcats. She's able to get it past 2 defenders and the goalie to give CNS that goal. Molly Molchnoff with her 27th goal of the season, giving the North Stars that 2-2 tie ball game here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium.
Just take your time. Don't forget to have some inflection in your voice. Don't be afraid to get excited.
Murray and Tortora in here for the draw. Ball is up. There's a fight for it. Whistles ball. Looks like the Wildcats will get possession here. Cerrone is hit. She'll get the ball back for the Wildcats. Hit again. North Star's defense is very, very physical. I know Coach Prentice would like them to be more disciplined. and try and play with their feet and not as so much their sticks or their bodies. Jenny with it. Going on back middle. Reverses again. As Reynolds was hit in the center. As Molly Malsonoff is carded, and it looks like Jenny will get here. Another penalty shot. Scored off one previously to today. Reynolds getting ready to rip a shot here right into Nicole O'Neill. Whistles ball, and she rips one and gets it over Nicole O'Neill's left shoulder. Finds the top right corner of the net. West Jenny nets their third goal of the night with 12 minutes to go left in this first half. That is Courtney Reynolds, a U Albany commit, just a junior. Came into this game with 14 goals and 7 assists on the season. I'm sure that will not be your only goal tonight. As we now find Tortora and Murray again for the faceoff. Murray and Tortora getting set up here. Allie Cole rushes for it, scoops it up for the North Stars. She finds next pressure by Julia Miller for the Wildcats, who finds Prentice. Tortora sets the screen for Prentice. She's getting tightly defended by these West Jenny Wildcats. Prentice finds Ionati on the outside. Tortora coming around to Ionati's left side. This is just a great defensive possession here for the Wildcats. Doing a great job knowing who CNS wants the ball in their hands, and just denying them the ball. We see a screen here set by Pauline for Tortora. Another one set by Ionati. Reverses it to Malchinoff. Malchinoff on X, finds Mackenzie Prentice. Back to Malchinoff. Malchinoff takes the ball outside. You're seeing us really taking their time, not rushing a shot like we sometimes would see from these attacking midfielders when they have the ball in their hands. Really trying to slow the game down, find that smart shot and the good shot, not just get a quick one. Tortora goes in here, loses the ball, and heads down to the ground. Looks like Tortora will get a penalty shot here. Let's see if CNS can get their third goal of the night also and tie this game up. We see Sam Klein coming on the field here as Molly Malchinoff's 2 minutes were up. Fran on the right side of the crease. Hanlon in position, ready for this ball. Tortora goes in and the ball is lost again. This West Jenny defense has proven to be a great presence and force against this high-scoring North Stars attack. Malchinoff with it. Spins. Gets on X, comes back around, steps back. Finds Baker on the outside. who finds Sam Klein. Finds Prentice. Prentice looking for a North Star cutter here as this Jenny defense is not letting anything go through. Prentice goes behind as Tortora is there to get the missed shot. Tortora goes in and rips one off the top of the pipe. Ella Pauline there for the get back for the North Stars. Prentice went down, but she seems to be okay. Ella Pauline on the top part of your screen, excuse me, waiting for the whistle to go to get called. As this play will resume here. Tortora finds Molchanov. Screen set by Baker. Looks inside for Ayanati. Ayanati gets it. As she is sent to the ground hard. Ayanati gets up with the help of her teammates. It looks like the North Stars will get another penalty shot here. Let's see if they can get one again. As we're just nearing 8 minutes in this first half. Tori Ayanati is not one to mess with. I could see her scoring one, ripping one in quick here. She tries to actually pull out, maybe a bit shaken up after getting hit to the ground. She goes down again. Ella Pauline comes away with it. Finds Brooke Molchanov, who finds Prentice on X. Prentice coming around. A lot of times here on this North Shores offense, you'll see Prentice or Tortora on X, and then the girls will cut in, and they will find that cutter and get the goal in. But this Western defense is doing a great job sealing off those cutters, not letting anything go through or even near their goalie. Tortora has it on X here. See movement all around for this North Stars offense. There's nothing getting through. Another cutter there from Peyton Baker. Just Tortora just waiting to find the right time to pass her, try and make a move on this West Jenny defender. Finds Molchanov on the outside. West Jenny is just very quick and controlled and disciplined on their feet. Tortora trying to make a run for it here. She just gets cut off again. Pauline to Prentice on X. Prentice coming around. Prentice is hit hard, as she might. Looks like she'll be taking it to the 8 for a penalty shot. Prentice decides to take it out. This West Jenny Wildcats defense, as I've said many times on this one possession, is not letting anything go through. Molchanov on X. Most of those blown here seems as if the North Stars will retain possession. Brooke goes in. Stopped again by West Jenny defenders. The ball is gone off the pipe again. Prentice retains it for the North Stars. Finds Tortora. Fran looking for an opening for herself or for a teammate. Just nothing is going through. See Sam Klein cutting through. Again, Tori going to set the screen for Fran. This is looks as if Tori is called for what seemed to be a moving screen in basketball. I'm assuming it's the same call here in lacrosse. I'm now soon to understand why this West Jenny game was only 5-4 in the most previous times CNS traveled there. This West Jenny defense does not let anything through. It's not just the goalie. There's great help all around from her defensive players and the middies for this West Jenny Wildcats team. As West Jenny is moving the ball upfield. First time we've seen this in a long time. As they had a long defensive possession there on the other side of the field. Reynolds with it. Finds him on the inside of the ball. Is hit away. Great defense there from Torianati as Nicole Neal comes away with it. Finds Samantha Klein. Who flings over to Maya McGrath. Who finds Mira Lieberman, around midfield. Cornered by West Jenny defenders. Ball is hit out of bounds. North Stars will retain possession. Lieberman reverses to McGrath. Gets over to Allie Cole. Brings the ball upfield for the North Stars. See these North Stars girls really coming up and playing up. The whole team, even defense, just trying to get more movement or more confusion maybe out of this West Jenny defense who has not let a single thing through tonight. Loose ball. Another takeaway for this Jenny defense. Bring the ball upfield. She's zooming up. Mira Lieberman will meet her there. She finds Gonzalez. Great pass there. Molly McGrath was right there for the North Stars. Gonzalez swings it out to Miller. Miller again goes in and rips one at the net, but it just bounces off, and Nicole Neal will retain possession. Will get the ball back for the North Stars. Torianati was called offsides there, so it looks like West Jenny will get the ball back right around the 20-yard line. Pass is lost there, but got back for the Wildcats. Has the ball on X. Gonzalez swings it outside to Miller. Miller defended by Sam Klein. Ella Pauline there. As CNS is called for another foul, it looks like Jenny will get a penalty shot from the 8. This North Stars team has started to play very great defense as this first half is coming to a close. See if the Wildcats here rip another shot, and as they do, ball is lost. Looks like Gonzalez is there for the get back for the Wildcats. Jenny with the ball. Detour that finds Miller. Miller fakes, tries to get around. Allie Cole does not, gets Gonzalez on X. Gonzalez rips one in, but it's a great deflection there again by Nicole O'Neal. There is a fight for it on the ground. And looks like Gonzalez will come with it again for the Wildcats. Ava Smith try to get an interception there, but West Jenny will retain it. Miller to the outside. Finds Meager. Meager goes in. Smith steps up again, who then finds Gonzalez on X. Miller with the ball on the outside. 30 seconds left in this first half. Jenny with the ball next comes around and rips one low. Goal is not good, but Blanding was there for the get back. Jenny rips one in again. Gets another goal past Nicole O'Neill as this game is now a 4-2 lead for the West Genesee Wildcats. Trying to move up maybe or get a better seeding or get that record improving and for the sectional playoffs are slowly approaching or quickly approaching, I should say. Score is 4-2 West Jenny 4, CNS 2 as Tortora and Murray here will be coming in for most likely the last draw of this first half is just under 19 seconds. Just struck. Olivia Blanding in for the goal for the North Stars. That makes it her 14th of the year. As she has 13 goals and 13 assists on the season. Allie Cole gets the draw for the North Stars after Tortora gets it out. Moving the ball upfield, 10 seconds left. Prentice with it, 5, 3. Just this West Jenny defense is playing amazing. Not letting anything go in for the North Stars. Just to recap, the first half just came to a close. We have a 7-minute halftime. West Genesee leads your Lady North Stars 4-2, and we'll be right back after this halftime break. Welcome back to Michael J. Bragman Stadium. The second half has come to an open as we see the CNS North Stars starting with the possession here. On offense, Brooke Molchanoff on X coming around. We saw here, like Coach Prentice spoke to me before the game, this CNS North Stars want to play a little bit of a slower pace. Stay paced on offense as Fran Tortora rips one in for the North Stars. Getting them that quick and early goal in this second half, trying to make a statement, trying to make this comeback against this Jenny defense. Like I was saying before she scored that goal, I think CNS here needs to almost move that pace up, try and be quicker, try and catch West Jenny off guard, and then maybe shift that defense, catch them off their feet, and try and just get past them and get those goals inside that, as we see Fran Tortora do there like she does so well. Let's get a crosstown update as the boys after the first quarter. The CNS boys are leading West Jenny 3-2. Last time those boys faced off, West Jenny came out with the 9-8 victory, if I'm not mistaken. See here now, Murray and Tortora have been coming very close together with this game. Doing the draws, and also Murray playing tight defense on Fran in that first half. CNS comes away with another draw. Molchanoff bringing it up. Finds Baker. Finds Ayanadi coming down the middle. Who's stopped again by this Jenny defense. Finds Prentice on X. Coming around that right side. Prentice going as she goes down as a penalty or a foul is called. Looks like Prentice will get a shot here from the 8. Maybe tie this game up, make it 4-4. Bringing CNS back in as we've seen them make many comebacks before on their home turf. Prentice setting up. We see Hanlon in stance, ready to see if she can get a save here. Prentice goes in. Reps a shot in as CNS gets their second straight goal of this first half. The goal is made official. Mackenzie Prentice, the freshman, gets it in for the North Stars, making it 4-4. We're getting a very quick pace and exciting second half here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. We still got 23 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Murray and Tortora again for the draw. CNS wins another one. Molchanoff coming up quickly here. Finds Prentice on next to, finds Peyton Baker in the middle. CNS gets their third straight goal. CNS has 3 goals in just 3 minutes in this first half. Peyton Baker, the senior, getting her second goal of the season for the North Stars, making it 5-4. CNS must have been some pep talk there at halftime from head coach Stephanie Prentice. I'm assuming there's also a great statement there from the leaders of this North Stars offense in that halftime huddle, as CNS is coming out firing in the second half, making it 5-4. That's what you love to see as a North Star fan here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. Tortora and Murray again for the draw. Draws up, and Allie Cole comes away with it, bringing it up for the North Stars. They are dominating these draws early in this second half. Allie Cole finds Brooke Molchanoff. See there, Pickard had the cup, but they just didn't find her. Ayanandi with the ball now. Who finds Pickard on your right side. Who gets the Prentice on X with her Tortora right. Prentice comes around. West Jenny on their defensive possessions do a great job of forcing CNS out of from around the goal, just making them try and make it tougher on the North Stars as Prentice comes back around. Trying to get to win, and she's just pushed away by the West Jenny defender. Tortora comes around. Tries to reverse it, fakes. Fran goes back and gets by her defender and rips another one in. Fran Tortora with her second goal of this second half, making it now 6-4 for the North Stars. That's 4 straight goals for the North Stars in the second half, as we haven't even seen West Jenny get on their offensive side of the ball. This is the North Stars offense we are used to seeing here on this turf. As we now see Tortora, and it looks to be a change up here for the Wildcats at draw. As you have Cerrone to meet Tortora there in the draw circle. As CNS comes with another draw here, Molchanoff bring the ball up the field. Oh, she's got the team B. Oh, great defensive hit there by the Wildcat, getting the ball out of Brooks' stick as she is able to recover. Comes back out with it, take a reset. Finds Ayanati. Pickard to Prentice on X. Tortora calling for it. She has been super hot in the second half for the Lady North Stars. Prentice coming around. Looks for Ayanati in the middle, but Pickard is there to recover the loose ball. Another score up to here. At half, the boys lead West Jenny 5-3. Let's see if the boys making a push for that 2 seed in the SCAC Metro Boys Division. Tortora now with the ball on X. This West Jenny really, once the ball goes near the goal, they really pack in, not let anything go through. Looks like Pickard will now get a shot from the 8. Try and increase the CNS run to 5-0. Early movement there from number 3, Julia Miller for the Wildcats, so they got a second shot at it. Pickard runs in and rips one. Great save there by Hanlon. As she gets out to Miller, who's bringing the ball past the 50-yard line. Baker trailing her. Finds Gonzalez, who gets the ball on X. West Jenny really has got to make a statement here, try and end this North Stars scoring run. Let's get the ball back at the outside. Cerrone with it. Klein steps up on Miller. Gonzalez with the ball on X. Miller with it. Sam Klein steps up. McGrath guarding Gonzalez there. She reverses it over the other side of X. Regina Toma is there. A lot better defense here from the North Stars, not letting anything in near their goalie like West Jenny has been doing on the other side of the field. Cerrone there gets by her defender, trying rips and that, and O'Neal just misses the whole goal to the right. The ball goes out of bounds, but Jenny's there for the get back because they have the ball on X. Toma pressuring. And that is number 23, Caroline Major, getting the goal in for the Wildcats. Gets the ball. She gets by Toma and just rips one low at O'Neal. We see a lot of these goals that are in for the West Jenny Wildcats tonight going low at O'Neal, trying to get her just going at her feet, which seems to work a lot in lacrosse. As the Wildcats now end that North Star scoring run, is now 6-5 with 18:36 left to go in this second half. See Tortora and Miller in the center for the draw. CNS is big key here to continue their second half dominance, is to keep winning those draws. As the ball's lofted up and Brooke Molchanoff comes away with it. She goes down to the ground, gets back up, continues with North Stars possession. Brooke goes to the middle of the field. Finds Prentice near X. Prentice looks for Pickard cutting as the ball is deflected, and Jenny comes away with it. That was number 5, Eva Keffler. As Jenny's getting the ball field, speeding down, gets past Sam Klein. The Toma crashes. Great recovery there from the North Stars. Wow, that was a great goal. Almost a field hockey-like goal, which I'm pretty sure that CNS defender Jada Toma is used to seeing balls right on the ground. The girl just hits it almost like a hockey stick and rolls that goal in. Now this game is netted up 6-6 here with 17:53 left to go. Very interesting and great goal there for the Wildcats. See Ava Smino coming on the field here for the North Stars, replacing Jada Toma. Tortora and Chaldone in the center for the draw here. We saw early in the second half, CNS came out firing with a fast-paced offense, which caught Jenny off guard and getting them 4 straight goals, but now they seem to almost slowed it down the past few possessions, not getting it in. Allie Cole with it, finds Pickard, who finds Iannotti. Tortora now with it, trying to go around, gets it behind X. Comes on the other side. We see Cutter's been going in, but Jenny's not letting anything do. Tortora rips one in. As the goal is confirmed by the official, Tortora rips one in. That's her 3rd goal, a hat trick in the second half. As we still have 17 minutes left in Lacrosse. Great goal there for Tortora. Beats her defender and just rips one into that top right corner past Hanlon. Hanlon may be young, but she's also a very good goalie. Just not quick enough there to get the save there for the Wildcats, as we now see again Tortora and Keffler. Or excuse me, not Keffler, Chaldone in the center for the draw. Frank Tortora committed to Stony Brook, and Chaldone committed to UMass Lowell, both to play lacrosse once they graduate high school. As Jenny comes away with this draw. Jenny with it. Ball is loose. Nicole O'Neill comes away with it for the North Stars. As she finds Semino. Semino reverses back to O'Neill, trying to get a reset here. O'Neill finds McGrath. Jenny is riding up here, not even trying to let CNS get on their offensive side of the field. As McGrath finds Molchanoff. West Jenny is riding all the way up on the when CNS is on defense. As soon as CNS gets the ball in the hand, they are riding, keeping that pressure on, not letting CNS get any sort of breathing room. Because you'll see if this CNS North Stars offense, if they get any sort of breathing room, they're taking a shot right at the net, and it usually goes in. Klein here on X. Her name may not be Dora, but she will be an explorer. She's heading to LaSalle after her senior year next year. Tortora now on X. Tortora trying to find that cutter. Now guarded tightly again by Murray. Tortora rips one low, but Hanlon is there with her stick to make another save. A great save there for the Wildcats. As she finds Quinn. Quinn bringing it up. You can see Molchanoff there. Now Tortoya and Iannotti crash on that pass. quicker than Keffler in the foot race there for the ball, but Keffler comes away with it. Jenny now moving the ball up on offense. Passing the ball around the outside. There's Sheldon. Sheldon again. Great spin there from Pagan. The foul is called, and looks like Jenny will get another shot here from the 8. Let's see, maybe they will try and tie this game up, make it 7-7. Reese Pagan, the junior at West Jenny. Gets by as the ball is bouncing, just goes right over the net, as we'll see there again, West Jenny there for the getbacks. CNS does a great job of playing defense and not letting the shot go through, or West Jenny misses the shot. Then they're right there on X. West Jenny is for the get back each time that ball is going out of bounds. West Jenny making a move here. They rip a shot as O'Neal's there, their stick again. But Jenny once again there for the get back, or in play basketball, we'd say rebound. Looks like another foul was called on the North Stars as Sheldon will get a penalty shot here from the 8. Now, if the pass tells us anything, we will see Sheldon shoot low here. As you've seen a lot of times, it almost bounces over. She actually goes high, but it just misses the goal as Jenny looks like they are there again for the get back. Lieberman guarding Gonzalez here on X. Finds the cutter. Sheldon rips one in, but Cole O'Neal with a great save for the North Stars. That could have been dangerous. See O'Neal with it. Finds Tortora in the middle. Murray is just not giving Tortora much breathing room at all throughout this entire game as she gets by that one Jenny defender. Tortora coming up the right side. Finds a cut in the middle. Brooke Molchinoff. Great deflection there from Hanlon. But it looks like Mackenzie Prentice will be on that backside there. Get back for the North Stars, who finds Tortora. Just hit around the halfway point here in this second half. A lot of times you're just seeing this North Stars rotate, cutting in, just trying to see if one of them beats the defender, as Molchinoff is there, but the pass, was not able to go through. As Jenny will get the possession here as the ball is rolled out of bounds. Aaron Quinn will start with it. Murray now with it. Reverses it back to the goalie, Hanlon. Seeing as riding up heavy here. Tortora might try and force a turnover here from the goalie. Tortora being very aggressive here on Hanlon, trying to get that ball, because if Tortora gets this ball away from Hanlon, that is an easy goal for the North Stars, as Allie Hanlon is nowhere near the net for the Wildcats. She finds Murray. Molchinoff tightly riding. Murray again reverses to Hanlon, who finds Pagan in the middle of the field. For I-90 pokes the ball away. Looks like Pagan was able to get away with it. No. Pagan able to finally come away with that loose ball. Who found Blanding, who then finds a Gonzalez on X. Sam Klein tightly guarding Sheldon there. You almost see a happy whistle here from the official. It looks like any sort of bump or physical action is going to be a whistle for both sides. Sheldon gets one in as Nicole O'Neal is there once again for the save for the North Stars. O'Neal flings one over to McGrath. North Stars bringing it up here on the top side of your screen. Smino finds Molchanov, who finds Baker. Baker bringing her on the right side. Looks to go around X here. Another bump call was called there by the official. CNS will retain possession. Baker coming around. See Picker cutting, but Jenny's there once again, not even let a pass go through and have one be attempted for the North Stars. Now Pauline to Pickard. Pickard finds Prentice on X. Tortora comes around, but there's just no wiggle room for with that tight of a window for a pass to go through as Prentice goes around. Jenny gets the switch. Baker finds Tortora, who's bringing it around X. What I'm seeing here is a lot of the times Tortora will try and get around, go around X, try and almost get the switch there, get Murray off of her. As Hanlon makes another great save for the Wildcats. He may be just a freshman, but this is a fantastic goalie we're seeing in net tonight for the Wildcats. As Jenny's bringing the ball upfield. They'll be met by Ava Semino. Rotating the ball around on top. Cerrone. Ball is launched out of bounds. Looks like CNS will get the possession back here. McGrath with it. That's Lieberman, excuse me. She is triple teamed here by the Wildcats. They're just riding up on these North Stars this whole time. Don't want to give them any breathing room. Molchanov loses the ball, but the whistle is blown. The North Stars will retain possession. Nearing 7 minutes left in this match between the North Stars and the Wildcats. Molchanov with it, going towards the middle. Rips one in, hits the ground, gets it down past Hanlon as Brooke Molchanov nets a goal in here for the North Stars, making it 8-6. That is freshman Brooke Molchanov with the goal. See Tortora and Miller, here in the middle. I think the biggest reason why CNS is able to pull away and get these 6 goals in this second half is they're playing, it seems almost like a faster paced offense, which is not what Coach Prentice really wanted to come into this game with. And also they're winning the majority of the draws here in this second half, which I'm wearing lacrosse with draws and girls and faceoffs and guys. If you continue to win those draws and faceoffs, there is a world where you will not play defense. You just keep scoring and winning those draws or faceoffs. Baker over to Molchanov. Loose ball here. Looks like the foul will be called, or the whistle will be blown, and CNS will get the ball back. Molchanov with it again. Trying another speed through the middle, maybe get the North Stars another goal. She is tightly defended. Finds Pauline, who finds Prentice on X. Tortora with it. Tortora going around, finds Pauline in the middle. As the whistle will be blown, and Ella Pauline will now get a chance from the 8. Try and get these North Stars a more comfortable lead as we're nearing 5 minutes left in this second half. Pauline Whistlebone steps out. As you can see there, Jenny just crashed straight to the middle, anticipating, waiting for that ball to get shot in. Klein finds Pauline, who finds Pickard. Prentice with it, finds Tortora, as Murray meets Tortora once again. Ball is lost there, a fight for it. And Jenny will come away with it. Jenny, a fast break here, 3-on-2. Finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez over one more, rips one in, and the ball is just missed again. Lieberman, or Detoma, fighting for it, and Jenny will come able to get back again. That is Riley Gonzalez, the junior. Also plays soccer at West Genesee when she's not playing lacrosse. West Jenny rips one in, and they're able to get another goal here in this second half. That is their third goal in the second half. You'll see a player down. Could not catch the number of who scored that goal for the Wildcats, but I'll let you know as soon as I get an update. It looks like it was number 23 there, Caroline Major, the sophomore attack for the Wildcats with the goal. As West Jenny will call a timeout here now. If I'm Coach Stephanie Prentice here in this North Stars huddle, I would be telling my girls that we are playing great team defense here in the second half. I just want to almost try and, because it seems a lot of times here when Jenny's scoring or getting in scoring position here in the second half, they're getting fast breaks by loose balls. Not able to come away with by the North Stars on the other side of the field. But also just keep playing the defense we've been playing. Only 7 goals here, which is 3 lower than the average they allow per game so far. But only 4 minutes. And also, if I'm on the offense side for them, I would just keep saying, keep up that pace that we have. Keep firing. Keep that fast pace. Don't even, if you see a shot that you think is a smart shot, I would just be taking it as long as it's not rushed or pushed or forced. Now, if I'm West Jenny, I would say I would want to contain these North Stars girls. They got to keep up that defensive pressure that we've seen many, many times again throughout this game. Just keep up that pressure. I would not want to let off that gas pedal when you're on defense for a second. Also, if I'm on offense, I just want to keep moving the ball. When you see it a lot of the times, it's not solo lacrosse for West Jenny when they get those goals. It's a lot of team lacrosse, finding passes, finding holes, and then just beating CNS off the cuts to get those goals in. This is the timeout. We hear the timeout horn sound as the girls be set to take the field. 4.5 minutes left to go. We have a close SCAC Metro matchup here as the CNS North Stars with 8 and the West Genesee Wildcats with 7. Out here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium, this is the second time the girls have faced off this season. We have one more next week. This game will be at West Genesee. The boys, it'll be next Thursday, as the girls will travel, and we will be here on the call for the boys game as they try and seek that revenge here As I previously mentioned, the last time the boys faced the Wildcats here, it was a 9-8 loss, trying to seek that revenge. Here's Cerrone and Tortora in the middle here for the draw out of the timeout. As Jenny wins the draw, coming up that right side, finds Gonzalez on X. Finds Blanding. Blanding gets it back, reverses back to Gonzalez. Jenny gets the goal in, but the foul is called, so they'll actually take a shot from the 8 here. See if they can make up for that missed goal right back. Try to take out instead of attack from the middle. Ripping in balls, bounces off the pipe. Loose ball for it. Jenny comes away with it. Miller with the ball. As you now see, Julia Miller, number 3, with a penalty shot here from the 8 for the Wildcats. Miller goes in. Whole CNS defense seemed to crash in there. She reverses back to X, finds Gonzalez, who then finds Blanding. Miller with it. Over to Gonzalez. Goes back to Miller. Blanding with it now. Blanding attacks, finds the cutter in the middle. She reverses, and the ball is just flung way past the goal, but goes out of bounds. Bounces off the back net. That is out of bounds, and West Jenny will be there with the get back. Looks like there's a foul called on the play. Now Jenny will get another shot from the 8. This is Halen Cerrone. Rips one as she bounces. As we see again, West Jenny loves firing at Nicole O'Neal's feet as they get one in. Making this game 8-8. We got a nail biter here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. Score is 8-8 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left here. You can see Fran Tortora already there, ready for this draw. Now, CNS, if I'm them, Jenny's building up a little bit of a hot streak here. I don't even want to give them the ball back. I would almost try and hold this ball for 2 minutes and 40 seconds, take a shot as the clock winds down, or just take it as soon as an open shot you see, obviously take it. Same thing with Jenny. I would not want to give either. If I'm on one team, I would not want the other team to have a chance to get the ball there, excuse me. So we have Tortora and Miller here in the middle for the draw. Setting up. He's Tortora and Ianati and Cole, excuse me, on the outside. Waiting for it. Ianati almost able to come away with Tortora. Is able to come away with it. North Stars looking here as Jenny is riding. Oh, Tortora. Looks like he was hit in the face. As number 11, Halen Cerrone is carded there. Looks like Jenny will be a lady down for the last two of these 2 minutes and 28 seconds. That is huge for the North Stars. As they now will be a lady up here when they have the ball, trying to get that game winner. We've seen Fran Tortora do it once here in sudden death against Baldwinsville. Maybe she'll do it again. Maybe it'll be someone else. We'll never know until that goal goes in. Tortora taking it to X. Here from the stands, people yelling to be patient. I couldn't agree more. You don't want to see a rush shot here from the North Stars that ends up biting them in the back in the end. Tortora finds Ianati. Finds Pauline. Back to Ianati. Finds Sam Klein in the middle as the ball is lost. And Tortora is able to come away with it. CNS needs to relax here. They shouldn't be looking at the clock on them. I would just be saying, just take your time and take your shot, not the shot that everyone wants you to see not the shot that needs to be, not the fast shot, excuse me, I should be saying. You want to take the shot that seems right for you or right for the team, not just one that needs to be shot. You don't want to be looking at the clock here. Jenny's starting to pressure up here as a minute 20 hits the clock with Ayanati with it, who finds Pauline. Prentice with it. Finds Ayanati in the middle. She's just met there by a swarm of Jenny defenders. Pauline in the middle. Rips one low as Halen is there to make the save. That is a great save there from the freshman goalie who I've probably not said enough about tonight. West Jenny will call timeout here. Try and coach Drew White here, who's also the head of the of the Snipers lacrosse program, a very dominant and well-known AAU lacrosse team here in Central New York. Try and talk things over. Try and maybe come up with a play or a game plan for this last 53.9 seconds to get a goal and in the last second. Not even give CNS a chance to get the ball in, or get the ball and try and score a goal. Now, Coach Prentice here is probably saying, keep playing the lacrosse you guys been playing in that first part of the second half. Don't worry. He's probably saying, just relax, breathe. Don't stress too much about it. Just play your game of lacrosse. We don't want them to be active, probably be pressured up, not even let Jenny take get any sort of breathing room, sort of like what West Jenny has done to CNS this whole game. And we are back from that timeout break here. West Jenny will have possession for this last 54 seconds. I will not be surprised if CNS does not touch the ball. I wouldn't be surprised if Jenny will take that last shot. Only one shot. Not even give CNS the chance here. CNS look like they'll be riding here all the way up the field, not give Jenny any breathing room, like I said. Hanlon will start with the ball for the Wildcats. Tortora there ready. Chases her. Hanlon rips one upfield. Caught by her Wildcat teammate. Jenny here. See Molchanov there ready. Jenny gets the ball on X. Come around that side. Might see a shot here from the Wildcats early. Getting 20 seconds. Looks like head coach Drew White will take his final timeout for the Wildcats. Talk things over one more time now that the ball is on that offensive side of the field. I just think he's going to try and come up, maybe drop maybe a screen and cut, or just like a pick and roll, almost like in basketball, try and get a quick and easy shot for the Wildcats to pull away with this victory on the North Stars' home turf. Now, if I'm Prentice, I'd be saying to my girls, keep up that defensive pressure, keep up with that ride that we've been having in these closing minutes, closing seconds of this game. Just stay on your toes, stay active, don't get lazy. You got to be focused and precise for these last 21.4 seconds, as I could see this game going into overtime. We've seen some amazing saves from both goalies here, Nicole O'Neill and Allie Hanlon, for the North Stars and Wildcats respectively. Let's see if whatever team ends up taking the last shot, that opposing goalie will be on point and sharp, be able to ready to make that save for their team tonight. So the North Stars taking the field first, as West Jenny right outside to follow them. Let's see, we'll have Ava Semino on the field here tonight. On the field for this defensive possession. West Jenny gets it outside to Miller. Miller to Cerrone. Cerrone again around the right side. Great defense here from Allie Cole. Gonzalez coming around that right side. Going around 2, 1. And that's the horn, ladies and gentlemen. This game is going in overtime here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. West Jenny 8, CNS 8. We will see a golden goal or sudden death, you would say, here in overtime here. Last time we saw sudden death on this field, Fran Tortora in just under 2 minutes ripped one in on Beeville to give them that victory. I'll be right back with the opening draw of this overtime. And we are back here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium as the opening draw for this sudden victory, as it is called now, in high school lacrosse, as CNS and West Jenny were tied 8-8 after 2 halves. We have a 3-minute sudden victory period. If there is no goal in those 3 minutes, we will go to a second sudden victory period of 3 minutes as the teams will switch sides. As an update over at West Jenny, the boys of the CNS North Stars hold a 6-5 lead at the end of the third quarter, heading into the fourth. Let's see if the boys come out with that road victory. Get their revenge against West Jenny. Tortora and Murray here in the middle for that draw. We'll see as West Jenny will get possession to open up this sudden victory period. They'll throw back. They'll go backwards. Back to the midfield. Great ride here from the North Stars as they push the Lady Wildcat down. Murray with it. Brings it upfield for the Wildcats. Met there by Cole. Gets past Allie Cole. Jenny with it. Gets it to X. Gonzalez. Meager with it. Finds Reynolds. Jenny in the middle. And that is game here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. West Jenny rips one pass to that bottom corner of Nicole O'Neill to give the Wildcats that 9-8 victory in sudden victory in this SCAC Metro matchup. That looked to be number 21, Olivia Blanding with the goal, making that, I'd like to say, her 16th goal on the year, a hat trick in this game. Tough loss here for the North Stars here at home as they look to get back at it on Thursday at Baldwinsville.